this town decided to come together. People like, good morning everybody.
Good morning.
People like Craig and Ali and Zoe, the town came together to offer hope to refugees. And tonight is going to be emotional down in this square, isn't it? Because they're going to be down in the square together with Ukrainians who've made this place their home, watching the big match. But this is this town's story. Have a look at this. Baby Mark Lukyanenko was born into war.
Hello.
When we first met him in March, he was starting on a journey to Scotland he'll never remember, but one which will shape the rest of his life. And finally, after weeks of waiting, Mo is ready to welcome him and his family into Aberfeldy.
My goodness, what a documented start to that wee boy's life. 2,000 miles. Wow. Can only get better. Can only get better for him.
Aberfeldy is the geographical heart of Scotland. They say the beating heart of Scotland. Over the last 3 months, we've watched the town come together to offer homes to Ukrainians. And now, finally, new faces are arriving.
We've got the lovely Tatiana, who's living with Linda Cracknell, and then we've got my lovely Maria and her little boy David.
How is everything going?
Wonderful. So we've got Ignat as well. He's 11. But Ignat's gone away on school camp for 3 days, so he's settled in really well.
Already settled in and off on
Absolutely.
school camp.
At the bottom of my heart, I just know that if any of my kids were in the kind of situation that they're in, that other people around the world would do exactly what we're doing. You just don't know how they're going to be, but they don't know how they're going to be. We've got to take each day at a time, each tear at a time, each hug at a time, each cup of tea at a time, and see where it goes.
Oh, good to see you. Oh, my word. Hello. Hello, baby boy.
This is all you left Ukraine with?
Yeah, that's it, nothing else.
I mean,
And yeah, that was the most precious suitcase we've had. We do feel all the support, all the love of all people. We feel how they want us here.
We're just there to help support.
Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I'm so glad we're here, finally.
With a population of only 2,000, the town is changing. Tatiana is now helping to support a growing number of Ukrainians arriving here.
We reckon 36. 36, yeah, we reckon 36 now, yeah. And 2 tonight and 2 tomorrow morning.
Wow.
And about 10 more are applying for their visas at the moment.
Recently arrived, we have a trauma counsellor. So anybody that's struggling, we can help them.
Because as warm the welcome, none of this is easy. Natasha fears for her 5-year-old daughter.
Yeah. I mean, she is, and sometimes she's crying, wanted to go back home to Ukraine, missing her friends and toys.
And Tatiana needs only one word to convey her trauma.
is everybody okay back home who you've left, your friends and family?
Все члены семьи, друзья, которых остались дома, в безопасности ли нет?
Niet. No. But now they say is not the time for tears.
We still have to move on, we have to rebuild our lives, we have to help all the families to settle down. We'll have our time to cry in the future, but for now we have to build together, helping the others. That's the most important thing.
Thank you, Maria. Bye-bye.
We're taken to meet Vitalina, who has moved into Angel's house with her young son. She shows us a photograph of life before the bombs fell,
This is Maxime.
before her husband had to fight.
She said that it's the last picture of them taken right on her birthday. That's the very last picture of the family together.
If I was in that situation, I'd hope someone would help me.
Baby Mark has no idea how lucky he is. Born by C-section, his father, Andrei, was given rare permission to leave Ukraine with Tatiana's father. Now he is working to support his family in their new home.
And tell him Mark is beautiful.
This mama.
Like his mom.
They show me a photo of Mark's grandmother, still working in a hospital in Kyiv.
One time a man came with a gun and he said, "You're gonna stitch me or I'm gonna kill you here." He was Russian. But she's still not going to leave because that's where she's needed.
What's her name?
Lydia. Her name is Lydia. Yeah.
For now, this is Mark's home with Mo, here in the Scottish Highlands. How's it all going?
Whew. Well, we just talk all the time. We talked before you got here. Every evening we sit round, we have a family meal together. Mark is always on the table.
It's just, I don't know, it's just the cure for us. If I hadn't had Mark, I would have joined the army. But once you have a baby, priorities change a lot. And the only thought I had from the moment when the war started, I need to save Mark. And he has to be in a safe place. He has to have the future.
You don't want his life to be shaped by war?
Absolutely. No mother would want that for their children. We've been through all these crazy journeys on many, many trains, various trains, staying here and there. It was all worth it. Because now he has a future. Do you agree with me, Mark? Do you agree with me? Come on. Oh, sorry.
Yep. You're saying something.
Oh, my goodness, the journey's just been amazing, and good morning to them. They're just waking up at home this morning.